Hey guys, I'm Brufio. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about
nasally vocals. Nasally vocals.
Let's dive into the video. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay guys, so nasal vocals or nasally vocals is something everyone in the studio has to deal with in some sort or shape or form. Different singers have different voices and sing differently. It doesn't matter if you want it or not. Always there is sound coming out of our noses. So if I'm just so there's something coming out of our nose, and I will show it to you with my voice because I think I'm very nasally and I don't like that. So let's see what we can do against nasally vocals. Dive into Cubase. I have a demo that I made yesterday, just a short 1 hour demo, or I did it in 1 hour, and it's not like these are not final lyrics or something like that. I just sang something, but I think it's a good example of nasally vocals. So let's go. I lay my heart on you. I lay my heart. I realize it's true. I realize no one can ever do, no one can ever. But I realize it's true, yeah. So this is the lead vocal. I will mute the doublers. Let's listen to the E's, for example. No one can ever do, no one can never. Never. Okay, let's listen to it. No one can ever do, no one can never. No one can never. If we listen to the dry vocal, it sounds like this. No one can ever do, no one can. I recorded it with a dynamic microphone here on my desk, so it's not like with the U87 high frequency stuff, but I think you can still hear all the nasally stuff that there is. No one can ever do, no one can never. Never, no one can never do. Okay, so let's try to fix that. So I will loop that, sorry for that, so you have to hear that a couple of times. Let's use the EQ. Find the nasally frequencies together. No one can ever do, no one can never. But I realize it's true, yeah. So you see where the analyzer is showing us peaks. Let's go in and find stuff. I lay my heart on you. I lay my heart. No one can ever do. Wow, do you hear that? I think we found it. So it's always at like 1 to 2K-ish. Depends on female, male vocals, which microphone you used. If you want to get it right at the beginning of the recording, what I would do is, so if you go too far away from the microphone, it gets more of those harsh nasally stuff. If you go too close to the microphone, you have more depth in the voice, but it could be too boomy. So find the sweet spot, just try it. But this can always change the vocal to a better or to worse. So before you continue watching the video, I just wanted to let you know that I made some nice ebooks on how to get better home studio recordings, perfect vocals, mix and mastering, and I also made a drum sample pack with all my essential drums that I use on a day-to-day basis, so electronic, real and 80s drums, and you can get them all for free now. Just go to brufiomusic.com/gift, download them, and you're good to go. And if you have a Roland Phantom, I even give you my Roland Phantom preset pack. So let's get back to the video. We have now the frequency. I notch it out now, and then we see if it's better or not. I lay my heart on you. I lay my heart. I realize it's true. I realize no one can ever do, no one can never. But I realize it's true, yeah. I realize it's true. I realize no one can ever do. Okay, what I would do now is add some high frequencies. Let's see what that does. but I realize it's true, yeah. I lay my heart on you. I lay
Without?
my heart. I realize it's true. I realize no one can ever do, no one can never, but I realize it's true, yeah.
Okay, so that helps a lot. Next thing we could try is make it dynamic. So let's put here make dynamic. And now only when the frequency comes through, it gets deducted. But it's not an overall cut on the vocal.
No one can ever do, no one can never, but I realize it's true, yeah. I lay my heart on you. I lay my heart. I realize it's true. I realize
Without?
no one can ever do,
With?
no one can never.
So you can see that it deducts only when the vocal comes through. What we can also do is use a multiband compressor. Let's use the Cubase one.
I lay my heart. I realize it's true. I realize I lay my heart on you. I lay my heart. I realize it's true. I realize no one can ever do, no one can never.
It's more nasal now.
But I realize it's true, yeah. No one can ever do, no one can never.
I think we got it.
But I realize it's true, yeah.
So this is without the EQ and the multiband, and then I put it in.
No one can ever do, no one can never, but I realize it's true, yeah.
Lots of time, if you compress the vocal to fit it into the mix, all the stuff gets add up. So I would just make some surgical improvements, and then I would compress the vocal now in order to make it stand up, avoid those frequencies coming up. So now let's put a compressor in.
I lay my heart on you. I lay my heart.
3 to 5 dB of gain reduction.
No one can ever do, no one can never.
Listen.
But I realize it's true, yeah.
How nasal it sounds when you only compress it now. And then I put in the EQ and the multiband compressor, and then it's a lot better.
No one can ever do, no one can never, but I realize it's true, yeah. I lay my heart on you. I lay my heart. I realize it's true. I realize
Better.
no one can ever do, no one can never.
Hope that helps you, and if you liked that video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want more tutorials on everything around music. Check out my ebooks on how to get better home studio recordings or perfect vocals, and lots of other stuff. So link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.